Hello, I'm Felix from Science 2 Kesatuan Senior High School, and this video was made to fulfill a TOEFL video assignment. Now, I'm going to talk about some issue related to COVID-19. As you might already know, we have to do a lot of things to stay safe from the coronavirus. We have to keep our distance, we have to wear masks, we have to frequently wash our hands, and we have to stay at our home. So, people are less inclined to travel or go on vacation. So the region like, for example, Bali, which is dependent on tourism economically, suffer from an economic slowdown or economic disaster. In 2003, in fact, data says that around about 80% of Bali's economy is tourism related. You can imagine how dangerous or how bad 2020 or coronavirus is for Bali's economy. A bit related to tourism, airlines are in a lot of trouble in 2020. There's a massive decrease in number of leisure traveler and business traveler because of the lockdown that is imposed, while the number of seats doesn't change. So airlines profit go down, and many even goes bankrupt. Many lose money because the airline have less money and have too much capacity. Most just straight up retire their planes early. Mostly jumbo jets, because to operate jumbo jets you need a lot of demand, which they don't have. Airlines begin retiring their jumbo jets. For example, Singapore Airlines retired 5 out of 24 of their A380. Lufthansa retired 7 out of 14 of their A380, and Air France even plans to retire all of its A380. This does not only cause the airline to retire their planes early, but it also caused them to cancel new orders. So the problem got carried to the aircraft manufacturer as well. We'll take Boeing as an example. They already have disaster before the COVID disaster. The 737 MAX disaster. 2 planes crashed and 346 people perished in the crash. This tarnished the aircraft manufacturer reputation and the aircraft reputation. They tried to fix the problem, and as some airlines begin to light up, beginning to grow in confidence again to the company, to the Boeing and the aircraft, the 737, the COVID crisis hits. Many orders from those airlines were cancelled, putting Boeing in deep trouble once more. Plus, you might know that Boeing is also a space launch company, spacecraft launch provider, service provider to be exact, because they are part of the ULA, United Launch Alliance. They have lost in the business in that area as well. They used to given nearly 100% of the contract from the government. Now they only have 60% of it. You might say 60% is still a majority, but consider that Boeing used to have nearly 100%. Basically a monopoly of the order. I'm not saying it's not good for the public, I'm just saying it's not good for Boeing, especially right now when they needed the money the most. Some says Boeing have lost their engineering ways, and Boeing were too focused on the stock of the company, because they do like stock buyback to increase their stock, and people found out they haven't even launched their astronaut yet. Even when SpaceX has launched twice, Demo 2 and Crew 1. Some people say that it's because they bought McDonnell Douglas. Why, you might ask? Because some people say that Boeing is used by McDonnell Douglas. So McDonnell Douglas uses Boeing money to buy Boeing. That sounds strange, but consider that after the purchase, you You see, McDonnell Douglas used to focus on the stocks of the company. They are focused on the money making from the stocks. They do stocks buyback. Before that, Boeing doesn't do much, doesn't do a stock buyback or to focus on the money making part from the stock. No, they are focused on engineering. They're making reliable and good planes. After that, many people say after the purchase, Boeing lost its engineering ways. This situation might get better. We don't know when, we don't know how, but we'll just hope it will. And on that terrible note, we'll end the video. Sorry for my accent or the misspelling or many problems actually. And thank you for watching.